All right. I am going live. I know a lot of people are busy right now, but when you get time, I want everyone to review this live. What I'm going to do is I'm starting a new company, and that new company is called Kitty's Payroll Solutions. What I want people to do is I've been finding since I've entered in entrepreneurship that many of my small business counterparts, their main issue that they've been having is payroll. If you don't have a background in payroll, you don't really know what is required. And if you don't do your books correctly, can be the downfall. Hey Toya, hey everybody, that is the downfall of many small businesses. Their finances. And because I have a background in underwriting and processing, mortgage underwriting, mortgage processing, I know how to read pay stubs, calculate the income, do all of that. So with that background, it helped me with my company. Never knew at the time it was going to help me. So because I know how to calculate income, do all of that, that helped me with my company. And discussing that with a lot of my small business counterparts, they don't have that background. And one of their main issues has been paying their employees. So what I decided that I'm going to do is implement Kitty's Payroll Solutions. It's something that I've been doing for myself and my brother's company this entire time. But I want to help. This is my daughter's, you all. I want to help small businesses. I really do. And I'm finding that the best way to help them is to help them with their payroll and their books and to get them with a CPA. So I've been referring many of my friends to my CPA, George Spencer. And I've been telling them, instructing them on how they need to do their payroll. Like what I'm going to do right now is I'm only going to concentrate on companies, small business that pay their employees 1099. If you don't know what 1099 is, that is when you pay them as a subcontractor. You don't take out any taxes. What they make is what they get. What I'm finding that is a lot of my counterparts have been paying their people in cash. That's the number one mistake. Do not pay in cash. Because you need that in your, you need all your expenses written out for the IRS. So if you're a business and you have a business bank account and you're pulling out cash, that is a huge red flag. Huge. And no business can sustain with those red flags going on. But if you're paying someone cash, essentially you're paying them as a 1099 employee, but you're not keeping up with it and doing it the right way. So what they need to do is get a business bank account. Whatever you make, you put into that bank account. That same person that you're paying cash, you need to cut them a check for that amount. Then you need to keep up with the check numbers, the pay period, the pay date, the year-to-date income, all of that. So that at the end of the year, you can create a 1099 and then they can pay taxes on that income. And then you get the benefit of the expense. Now, I can't go into detail when it comes to being a certified public accountant, but I know that I will refer you to my CPA. Because what we're finding as many small businesses, the downfall is the business part. Y'all, these are my daughters. Come on. It's the business end, the finance end. If you don't handle your finances correctly, you cannot sustain and your company will not grow. And that's one of the main reasons that many small businesses fail within 3 to 5 years, because they do not keep up with their books correctly. What I want anyone that has a small business, call me directly, 904-616-4643. Let's sit down and talk and discuss your actual business setup when it comes to your bank account If you W-2 your employees, if you 1099 them, do you pay them in cash? What you need to do. Let's discuss your pay periods. Like your pay date, my pay period starts on Sunday, ends on Saturday. Let's sit down and discuss all of that so that we can help your business grow. Then, because we're doing the payroll, we actually take that part off of you. So now, you and I can sit down and discuss what's best, how you really should pay your employees. Let's set up a date, like your start date, your end date, your pay period start date. Like, for instance, we start on Sunday. Our pay date starts on Sunday and ends on Saturday. I 1099 everyone, meaning that whatever they make is what they get, and they're responsible for the taxes. All year long, I keep up with their year to date. I keep up with the pay date start date, the pay date end date. I keep up with the check date. I keep up with how much they're paid exactly. I keep up with the check number. I keep up with the year to date. Meaning if they made $100 last week and they make $100 this week, that's $200 year to date. If they started today. Like if they started last week and they made $100 last week and they make $100 this week, that's $200 year to date. You need to keep up with that because you need to report that to the IRS correctly. What we're doing is many small businesses are so afraid of reporting their actual income. But that's when you start building tax shelters, because you cannot grow and never report your actual income. You will never be able to get business credit, any type of business loans. You will never be able to purchase a home because by using just your business income, because you're not doing everything the correct way. So when I say Kitty's Payroll Solution, we're not there just to do your payroll. I'm there to show you, to help you figure out the best way to structure your business so that your business can grow. I know you all see me with my Kitty Talk Live, and Kitty Talk Live is Freedom, Entrepreneurship, Legacy. If you do not handle your books correctly as a small business, you will not get any of this. You won't leave a legacy because you'll close within the next 3 to 5 years. Or you will never grow. And no one says you have to stay small. Eventually, you want to grow. You want your business to be able to supply jobs for your community. And if you don't do it correctly on your business end, you can't do that. So what I decided is, just going through and talking to many entrepreneurs, I decided to take what I've been doing personally and extend that out to my friends. I want you to call me. Let's sit down and let's discuss how we can get your finances right. And the things that I can't give you, I can refer you to my certified public accountant, because the discussions that I've had with him being a part of my team has really helped my business grow and helped me take the cap off. And I want everyone to be that, to have that with their business. So what I've been doing is, yes, I advertise your business. I do my Kitty Talk Live every week. But I want to do more than just help you advertise. I want to help you grow. So that's why I have implemented a new company, Kitty's Payroll Solutions, where we literally help your business grow. We literally help you get a pay period start date, pay period end date. We help you decide what you need to pay them hourly, or if you want to pay them a lump sum every week. We help you with that. We help you find company checks. We calculate that income. We'll print those checks out for you. And all you have to do is sign them. We'll do all of that. And we keep all of your information locked up, because we will need everything from you. We'll need your bank account, your account number, your routing number, all of that, so that they can be on company checks. And you do want to look more professional and have real company checks. And if you're paying in cash or paying in personal checks, that's just not the professional look that you want, because you want to grow. So I want to really help small businesses. I like to help as far as my lives, which I'm going to start doing podcasts. My daughter told me that what I should start doing is when I'm going live like I am right now, I should use this podcast app and record that also. And then do it in a podcast. Because what I do is I do it on the live, I upload the live to YouTube, and I can do that as a podcast. But I really want small businesses to grow because we are really the backbone of the country. We really are what keep the country growing. And I don't want anyone to go out of business simply because they did their finances wrong. They did their taxes wrong. They didn't file their 2018 taxes, nor did they file an extension. You need to know about that. You need to claim your income. Stop hiding your income. What the big dog do, Donald Trump? He claims his income, but then he creates shelters to not pay taxes on it. But if you know taxes and you get you a good CPA, you will realize that the system is really set up for the entrepreneur. Most people are scared to cross over from that W-2 to that entrepreneurship. And then when they do, they're scared to claim their income. Because they're like, oh, I don't want to pay a bunch of taxes. But the tax laws are actually written for the entrepreneurs. Like they say, not what they say, what actually happens is the middle class pays for the poor. And it's the truth. When you work a job, you make your money, you pay taxes on it, then you spend your money. So when it comes to food stamps, welfare, whatever programs, they take it from the middle class. The wealthy make their money, spend their money, file taxes, and create tax shelters such as stock and bond investments. They always have real estate, entrepreneurships. They get to write off so much by having this that they don't pay that many taxes. That's why Donald Trump has not shown you his tax returns. Because he don't want you to know that he's paid less than a person who made $80,000 probably on a regular job. And truth be told, he's not obligated to show us a damn thing. So that's why he hadn't showed us. We just don't know. We think that we're supposed to have to show anybody. He doesn't have to answer to anyone. So I don't want any of my small businesses going bust because they were great at their business. They were great at being a construction company or a cake company or whatever they decide to do, mobile detailing. But they messed up when it came to their finances, their business bank accounts, all of that, filing their taxes correctly. That's what I do not want. So I want to be more than advertise them on my page. I want to help them. And what I can't help you with, I can point you in the right direction. And you'll be surprised at the little money you end up spending, how much time that frees up. Because like I do pay my CPA every single month. Because I want my money, I want my business to be on point. So yes, every month on the 5th, he takes out X amount of dollars out my account. But I want to be able to have him at my fingertip and call him wherever I need him. Whenever I need anything. Hey, I need a profit and loss statement. Hey, I just need some advice. I want to always have that man at my fingertips. And because I want that, I make sure that every 5th of the month his money is in that account. But then on the back end, I get to write that off because it is a business expense. Some stuff you cannot negate when you own your own business. So at some point it seems like it's a lot. You're spending a lot. But once your business starts growing right, and then when your CPA call you and he's like, oh, you doing good this year. Baby, that's one of the best feelings in the world. Because sometimes you don't see it because he's managing your books. And then when he call you and tell you you doing good, you're like, whoa, that's what you want. And then you spend your money the right way. Don't buy stuff to just please other people. I could be driving around a Mercedes and people say, oh, Kitty doing good. But that money that I'm spending on a Mercedes, I could be buying tires. I could be buying supplies. I could be investing it in real estate. I could be doing all of this other stuff with that money. Just because I got it don't mean I want to give it away. I want to spend it the right way. So I don't drive around there. You see me in my company van. You see me in my gold Honda. Because I'm taking my money and putting it in other places. And I want to be able to help other small businesses. Please feel free. I'm going to put my phone number, which I forgot to do. I'm going to put that in the description. Call me, 904-616-4643. Let's just chit-chat about what we can do to possibly help your business when it comes to your payroll, to setting it all up. Because I know a couple of businesses right now that's just doing it from scratch. And that's where I was. I was doing it from scratch. But fortunately, my mortgage background really helped me. And I was still doing it all by hand on paper. I knew what I was doing, but I was doing it on hand, and it was just a lot. And I was like, okay, I got to get someone else to do this. So what we do is, you all, it's actually my mother that's doing all the payroll. She'll be doing all the input and doing everything. I'll be the one that'll help you set up when it comes to your timesheet. When it comes to you having your meeting. Because I have a friend, we talked like Tuesday. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to have an emergency meeting. And I'm going to redo my payroll. So what she did is she had that meeting. And she redid everything. She redid payroll, pay date, start date, end date. How she was paying them and stopped paying them cash. Start doing them 1099. Keeping up with the year to dates. All of that. But once you get that set, it'll take a couple days to get it all set. What's going to happen, you're going to lose some people. Because you got some people that want you to pay them under the table. And you can. If you want to grow, certain things you cannot do. And you got some people who just not going to understand. But once they leave, the next people you hire, you tell them the new rules up front. To them, they're not new. They're just the rules. Then you get that machine well oiled within the next month or two. You will be surprised that once you get that machine oiled inside, when you get your employees right, then you hand that payroll off to somebody else and let them take care of everything. And at any beck and time, they can give you a report of such and such year to dates, such and such vacation, all of that. That frees you up to work in your business. So now you know that your finances are being handled correct because you have your payroll. Then you have you a good CPA on your team who's always there, who advises you on your Schedule C. Or if you need to, you get you a Schedule E. If you that big, advises you whether you need to be a sole proprietor, an LLC, a corporation. A CPA does that. He makes sure that at the end of the year, what happens is we give you a printout of each employee's year-to-date income. You take that and you give it to your CPA. He works it out. Now he issues you the 1099s. Now he takes that income from the 1099s and he puts it on your Schedule C or whatever for your taxes, so your taxes will be right. And because he's your CPA and you have business bank account, all your business income needs to be going into that business account, and all your business expenses need to be coming out of that account. No cash. So now he can take your business account and pull everything that you need for your Schedule C's so that you can file your taxes correctly. And like with me this year, I'm single, my kids are grown, and I live with my mom. I don't have no house, I don't have no rental property, I don't have nothing. So I owe the government a good chunk of change. So he did my taxes about February. We realized I owe the government. I couldn't find nothing else to write off. Oh, I didn't really have any shelters. That's another reason that now I'm doing more investing. Now I'm trying to buy real estate. Just things like that, because I need to create me some tax shelters so I don't have to pay the government so much. So I realized that I owed the government. So he said, hey, Miss Watley, you have these options. You can file now and cut the government a check right now. You can file an extension, which will take you to October 15th. And then once you file the extension, October 15th, you need to either pay them in a lump sum or set up a payment plan. Because I could have filed now, right then, and paid them a check. Not gonna happen. I ain't making no money off the money I'm giving to the IRS. Now I could have filed right then and worked out a payment plan and just started on the payment plan. But I knew I'd rather take that payment plan money and sink it back into the business and try to use that money to help me grow so that I can make some money, more money, so I can pay the IRS. Just a big old ugly circle. But I knew because he gave me advice on what I needed to do. And that's why my business has continually been able to grow. So I want to help other small businesses grow. Call me and just know that anything you and I discuss stays right here. I don't discuss it with anybody else. Once you decide that you want to do this and you want Kitty's Payroll Solution to assist you, me and my mom will sit down and talk with you, and we'll show you the systems that we use. We'll help you figure out what check works best for you. We'll set it up. Okay, you Sunday night you bring us the checks. Wednesday, Tuesday, whatever day, everything will be ready. So now that you can go ahead on and do your books, and you know, okay, Sally made 200, this person made 1,000. You can do your books by Friday, which is your payday. And you decide if you want to pay once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month, first and the 15th, whatever. We'll do it however you want it, because it all depends on how your clients pay you. Me personally, I pay my people every week. They get paid every Friday. But they start out with a week in the hole. So your first week is your week in the hole. And then from then on, you get paid every Friday. My pay periods are Sunday through Saturday, because that just worked out best for me. So they get paid hourly. They have to start with a week in the hole. They get paid once a week on Fridays. And they're all 1099. And I decided 1099 was best for me, because what happens is if I W-2 them, that means me personally, I got to do the calculations for their W-2 income. Meaning that their Medicaid and all of that stuff, I got to take it out their checks, put it in a separate account, hold it, and I got to do that every week for everybody and make sure the calculations are right. Then every quarterly pay it to the government. I'm a new business. I got so much going on, I can't do that. That's just not right for me. And then most of the people who work for me want to get their money. So I explained to them about 1099. I taught my people how to keep up with their business expenses. Your uniform is a business expense. Your lunch, when you go out and you go buy Chick-fil-A, keep up with the receipts and write it down. That's a business expense. So that at the end of the year, they can turn it in when they get ready to do their taxes, because they're Schedule C, also self-employed. They have their business expenses. For the most part, we ride around in the company vehicles. But if at any time they need to ride in their vehicle, that mileage is a business expense. So I teach them how I help them so that they don't fail. And then by them not failing, they help keep me going. And I get all that information I learned from my certified public accounting, and I learned from being a mortgage underwriter and processor. And I just want to help other small businesses. So pass the word on. Please, any small business, call me. 904-616-4643. Let's see if my company can help you. I want to see you succeed. You can go to bigger companies, but do you want to go to a company that you don't know anybody and you got to only talk to them on the phone? Or you want to go to a company that's smaller and can give you one-on-one instructions? Yes, lovely. Please call me, 904-616-4643. I would be more than happy to sit down with you, and we'll just talk about it, figure it out, see what you're doing, see what you can do different, see what you're doing right, put it all together. Believe me, once you get that process going, and it's going to take about a month or two to get it all right, but once you do, and you'll start seeing the difference in your business, because now the process is right. You give us the check, everybody's timesheet on Sunday night, Monday morning. That's all for you. The income is calculated. Everything is done. We get it back to you on Wednesday. Now that gives you all that time to work in your business. Advertise, market, do whatever you need to do without having to worry about that. And we do not sign off on your timesheets. All we do is calculate them and keep up with everything. You still have to sign off. Yep, 616-4643. It's also on my website, kittiescustomcleaning.com. The phone number is there also. But it's 616-4643. Let us see if we can help you. Y'all, my daughters are rushing me. I had them. My car has a flat tire and I have been lazy, so it's a lot with that. But anyway, I could just take one of these, but I don't want to take it home. I'll just have them drive me around. But, y'all, these are my two daughters. Both of them are in town. Say hello. That's my Dominique. That's my Monique. Those are my babies. I know a lot of people don't get to see my daughters, but Dominique is 27. Monique is 26. And my grandbaby, she's with her dad and his family right now. So I have a regular family, everything, but I want to help you. 616-4643. Pass that on. Let's just sit and talk. Through this hurricane, y'all, I'm going to be sitting home all weekend. Just doing things for my business and talking to you all. That's why I'm calling using my time wisely. Stop rushing me. But I'm going to use my time wisely. See? I'm about to pop them. Okay. But I'm going to use my time wisely. And I was laying in the bed. I'm just telling you what happened. I was laying in the bed after talking to two young ladies. Both of them who are entrepreneurs and running their companies very well. And yesterday morning, I woke up and something said, text both of them. So I texted them. I said, hey, did you get together about your payroll? Just things like that. One of them texted me back, and me and her got to talking. And she said, I really do need assistance with the payroll and how to set it up, all of that. So we have an appointment with her Monday to discuss her payroll and to possibly start doing her payroll. Today, one of the other ladies called me on my way to the gym. And she came to class. After class, we sat in the parking lot for like 30, 45 minutes discussing about her payroll and how she pays them, just all the different things. And I have a meeting with her. So I figure if they're having that issue, and I see a lot of my businesses not growing, I see a lot of them closing up. And oftentimes they're closing up for reasons that they don't have to. It's just that they don't know or they don't have the time. Because when you're in the business, you're in the business of your business. You're not in the business of like I have somebody do my website. I have my CPA do my books. I delegate things out. I have somebody do my mom does all my payroll. I cannot. I'm in the business of cleaning. So I have to delegate that stuff out. And sometimes what you just don't know, you don't know, and it can cause you to fail. So I want anyone with anything, go to my website, kittiescustomcleaning.com. My phone number is on there. Call me. Look us up on Google Maps. My phone number is there. Now, I'm going to put this number in here right quick. I'm putting that in there for y'all so y'all can go in there and see it. But if you know anyone with a small business that may want to chit chat, let me know. I'm here for them. My daughters are rushing me because they act like they're about to starve. You can look at them. Ain't nobody missing no meals sitting over there on that bench. So I will talk to you all later, but don't hesitate to call or text me or inbox me. I am available all weekend long. All the way Monday to Monday. Just call me. If you know a company that might need me, give them my information. I am here to talk. I want to help us grow. I will see you all later.